Salazar. We're waiting for us to go live. So we're going to see how this goes. Alrighty, it should be working. You should be seeing me very shortly, and we'll see. It says it started streaming. Here we go. We got 2 people currently watching. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to AJ's Game Corner. As you all know, I'm Ian Blake Salazar. Going to cut through those. We are going straight into balancing. We're not going to be playing the game first. Because from my understanding, Chapter 1, the main thing that's left is balancing. So we're going to hop straight into it, and we'll see how we do. So let's see here. We are starting with the bomber. We're just going to hop straight into it. Here I have this side on the right. I have the Multiverse's enemy ships, and since my mod is an add-on, I'm trying to make them balanced in accordance to the enemy ships on the other side. Because right now, from my testing, they tend to be overpowered. So that's kind of why we're hopping between these two here. So we're kind of analyzing and trying to analyze the powers, like trying to make sure that the max power is comparable, the max health is comparable, kind of deal to them. I'd say probably we want, well, max power 12. That's good because I've been trying to balance it more on coalition side than others, but good to note. Maybe I can drop it down to 11. So yeah, we're just trying to keep things more even. Let's see here. This is an interesting one. So this is a bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's about right. That makes about sense. But if we wanted to, we could probably do that, and then that way they could get better over time. Welcome to the chat number 3. Let's see here. We probably want to do this same power for the Dagon Assault, which I also have. So let's hear. It's 2 to 5, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 2 to 10, 3 to 3, 2 to 10. Probably going to drop that down to 2 to 3, just because. So let's find Assault. Dagon Assault. So that was... Ooh, but he has doors. Okay. Something's up here. We'll just go through one at a time. Not even a big issue. Yeah, they don't have doors. Odd. Okay. Let's see here. Carrier. We're on the carrier, which is a mini boss, so it should be pretty powerful. Let's see if there's any carriers listed here. I don't believe so. Oh, there is a carrier. Okay, so we have 1 carrier, we have 2 carriers, it looks like. Yeah, we have 2 carriers. So what we're looking at here is probably this one. This one looks about closer to it with the crew amount. Our crew amount, because it's a boss, we wanted it about the same. Let's see here. The health is really high for this, so let's see here. 8 or... what's the other one? 9. I'm thinking we're going to go with probably closer to 9. Let's bump it up to 10 because this is a mini boss. And probably we're going to keep this up at 12 to really hammer home that it's a mini boss of some kind. Weapons can only get up to 10, I kind of recently figured. We can do shields 10. Mine should actually be able to go up to 3. Pilots up to 3, cloaking probably up to, let's see here, Cthulhu has a whole bunch of, no, Cthulhu doesn't, so yeah, cloaking up to 3, medbay up to 3, so that way this gives a good random generation of what's what. We'll probably keep you at 2, and we'll keep cloaking at 1. We'll put doors up to 2 on max, on min. So that should really do that. I could probably beef you up to 14, and that really helps make the mini boss portion of it feel like a mini boss. Missile count will give you like 12. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Alrighty, we're on to Enforcer, which is the other mini boss. You are not supposed to be fed. You're supposed to be Artillery Leviathan, I believe, is what you're supposed to be. Ooh, yeah. All of them are artillery fed. That's not good. Deep 1 Leviathan. Boom, right there. That's what we want for that. Enforcer, min sector 4, I guess. It doesn't really matter for these because they can only spawn in their sector anyways. They can't be randomly ran into, so. But still. Mind, definitely up to 3. Cloaking up to 3. Artillery, we probably want up to 3. Doors up to 3. Drones. Oh, drones. Up to 6. Shields up to 8. That's fine. Weapons up to 10. That's good. Medbay up to 3. Engines up to 3. Pilot. Yeah, 3. I guess. We're doing lots of 3s. That's what we're doing. Let's see. Do they have an Enforcer here? I believe they don't really. But the Enforcer's not really a mini-boss here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Enforcer's not really a mini-boss. I do have crew count 6, so that's good. But health definitely needs to be lowered. Heck, I could probably drop you down to 10 and you'd still be fine. Keep you at 12. You still get that mini-boss feel to it, I think. Unless, hold on. Let's find an elite ship. Rock Guard Elite. Yeah. Yeah, about right. Let's see here. 9 plus 8 plus 7. Oh, yeah. So we could probably beef up the engines a bit. Probably like to 5. Yeah. And that'd be good for those. And same here. Engines up to like maybe 5. Heck, maybe 6 for that. Yeah, so we should be good on those. Fighter. Fighter's going to be very basic. But let's just see how well I can imagine. So fighters, ooh, fighter min, okay, I can see that. Engines, yeah, engines should be more powerful on a fighter. I could see. Mind, we definitely want mind to be 1 to 3. Oh, weapons definitely too powerful, 2 to 8. Actually, hold on. Is my... Yeah. Yeah, we need to fix that. Copy, find, replace. We want to replace you there. AJ.
What?
Is there anyone in the chat?
I'm not watching the chat. I'm getting ready to take my computer to be dropped off.
Hello, welcome. Oh, hello. My name is Kira Yoshina. My stand killer queen turns whatever it touches into a bomb, says Red Sinful Snake.
Hello, Red Simple Snake.
Yes, hello. Welcome back. That's exactly what I was worried about. Was the fact that it was once again not showing up, but it should be fixed now. Okay, so that should be fixed. We are on, what are we on? We just did fighter, which fighter I believe, let's see here, medbay, yeah, these are going to be much weaker in general, so actually we could probably get away with, nah, Mine's still 3 because they're a really mind-oriented race. I think that'll work. We can do missiles like 6. We'll just give 6 missiles to everyone. How about that? Control H V or copy paste 5. Find next, replace. And we're just going to do that for all of them so that way we don't run into anything silly. Okay, so yeah, I think this one's good. What about this? Okay, so probably 3 to 6, I'd say, for our crew. Now we're onto a guard. So guards, rock guard. So let's see here. Rock guard has about 4 to 8. Let's see what about, not rock guard elite. Lost sun guard about 4 to 7. Slug guard's got about 3 to 8. Okay. Hey, volume is still low since last streams. Okay, 1 second. I'm not sure why, because my microphone's like really high up in general. And right now there's no volume in like on the computer right now, to be honest. So I'm not sure why. I just boosted up our volume, our audio a bit. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, no, there's it shouldn't be a thing from what I've been seeing. But let's see here, 3 to 7 for this guy. Clone Bay. So let's see here. Do they have? Clone Bay will do 1 to 2. I want to say engines definitely probably 2 to 6, 2 to 5. Oxygen 1 to 3. I think pilots gonna be probably 1 to 3. Yeah, that looks about right. Weapons are that. Mind has to be 1 to 3 because that's, yeah, it's better now. Okay, so that's weird. But by the way, welcome Vanebrain. Thank you for coming in and joining us while I'm modding away. Hopefully, this is interesting enough. We'll see, but hopefully, copy, paste. And we're gonna do this and all of these little 12 things that I accidentally did earlier. We're just gonna fix all of that. Let's see here. In guards, what are we looking at here? Is this about right? That is the question I'm asking myself. First off, let's get rid of this. Min sector, like 2. Yeah. Infiltrator, min sector 1, max sector 7. Let me think here. Also, I will be kicked from uni in 5 days. What? What happened? I'm sorry to hear that, Vanebrain. If you don't mind sharing, that is. 8, 16, plus 6 is 22, 24, 36, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 4, 29, 32. So probably beef you up by 2. So that makes you 34. That makes it about comparable in just raw statistic numbers. Health looks about right. Probably, but I feel I will, due to me failing with course project. Oof. Oh gosh, course projects. Hello, Puffy McBill. Welcome. You are late, but you have arrived. And since you didn't pass it, you're not doing exams. Oof. Ooh, is that like you have to pass in order to do exams, or is that like because you didn't pass, you felt like exams? I'm just curious. Last one will be on the 1st, which is in 5 days. All right. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. You are supposed to be... Yeah. That one's correct. That's correct. Those two are correct. You... Okay. I'm keeping my eye on you. Okay, now let's try. Infiltrator. Also, that means I might be called for army. I have to pass it to do exams. Oof. Calling will probably be in September. Well, here's hoping that things work out in a good way. I'm hoping that you don't get kicked out of uni. I hope that you're able to find a way to continue, even if that's like continuing courses like through summer. I know we have programs like that sometimes out here. But yeah, that's rough. Welcome, number 4 person into the chat. Hope you are enjoying watching me fiddle around with this game engine at the time being. Wait a second. Where's the cloak? The infiltrator should have a cloak. Where's the cloak? You know what? Cloaking. We're just going to copy this cloaking and throw it into infiltrator and then fix it in here. Room. Let's see here. 0, 1, and 2 would probably be mirrored. Room 7, I guess. Might be weird, but... Ah. I feel uni can be very difficult. University can be very difficult indeed. Yeah. No, I feel you. There's a lot of burnout can easily happen in uni, especially if you're like being forced to learn something that you don't want to learn, or even if you're learning something you thought you want to learn. Oftentimes it ends up being not as fun actually participating in it. Max power, we should give this guy probably like an 11. Engines, definitely, if he's an infiltrator, should get up pretty high, I'd say. Oxygen, probably you want at least up to 2. 10. Mind should get up to high as well, like max, I think. What are we looking at? 2 to 7. Infiltrators, I find, tend to be like smaller crafts. So probably 2 to 5, I'd say, on mine. Let's see here. This is a lot of stats for an infiltrator. That's the dropship. Why did I think that was the infiltrator? No, it is. Elite infiltrator. That's why. Here we are. Still a lot. Huh. But yeah, no, this is perfectly in line with that, except that one's a bit more. Weapons only is up to 5 max, which makes sense. If it's an infiltrator, it should be a bit lower. I'm going to keep mine a bit higher than that, though, at 6. Hacking. No need for hacking. Who needs hacking? Yeah, I think that'll work. Heck, actually, for infiltrator, we might beef this up because Multiverse does add extra layers of cloaking. And then piloting should be high. Piloting should like get to max as well. Pilot should be like at least 2. Yeah. And then cloaking should be, I think, at least 2 for something like this. Yeah, that seems to make sense to me. Scout 1 to 7. Scout. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got here? NG, Separatist Scout. So that's going to be I want to say Scout, the engine's going to be high. So the engines are probably going to get up to like 5 or 6. Medbay, definitely you want at least up to 2. This is going to be a lighter craft, so most of these things are going to get up to 2 only. Once again, where is your mind capacity thing? Because I know I put a mind in. I know I put mind in you. Because all of your ships had mind. The only thing I could think of is just shooting in the dark and saying room 2. Yeah, room 2. And then mind. Best I can do. Best I can do. Let's see here. Health. Yeah, actually, health's about right. Let's beef you up to 7. Max power, beef you up to 8. Just to max with that. I do want more than just 2. So let's do like 1 to 4. That seems about right. Just reloading chat just in case things didn't pop in. Alrighty, and now Scout 2, this should actually be about the same. Except things are slightly different. Okay. You have doors and drones instead. Start off with everything. Oh, that's true. Not everything should start off with everything, huh? Well, by the time you get to it, it's sector 4, so I'm not that worried about it. But you and you, like a lot of these are really odd choices that I made. Of course, I haven't played this game before. I mean, I've played the game, but it's been a long time since I've played the game. So I guess mind, power, 2, doors 1 to 2, I guess. Pilot 1 to 2, oxygen 1 to 2, med 1 to 2. Yeah. Where are your shields? No, I'm putting shields instead of doors. Because, like, that makes no sense to me that I would not put shields. Excuse me? Okay, that works. Weapon slots, keep you at 2 to equal that one. Drone slots 2. Drone list 5. The problem about it is that it's my fault. I ruined my own life, spent 2 years to nothing, I guess. I feel like I went to the wrong uni. Well, I mean, you've learned a lot, and you are not the same person you are now as you are when you went into uni. You've changed, you've grown, you've learned more about yourself. I went to an acting college, which I haven't really used that degree in anything. I've started writing instead, a completely different thing, but I would never have gone on that path. I would never have really realized how much I wanted that specific thing unless I went there. You know? There's gonna be ups and downs because of things, and the best way to look at it is not that you've wasted 2 years, it's that you've grown in 2 years. And yeah, it didn't work out the way you wanted it, but it's you've changed, and hopefully you can take what you've done and what you've learned and apply it to the future. And that's kind of how I try to look at things. I feel depressed when I see my mother crying because she knows I will be kicked. Yeah, no, that's never a good feeling. seeing your mother cry at all. It's not really.
What am I missing?
Bane Brain is probably getting kicked from uni.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
I love you, Sif, but I've got to.
there's at this point there's not much you can do but look forward and try to figure out what to do next. If it's as uh, resolute essentially as you have been stating it as yeah. Hmm. Prowler's probably gonna have like 7, probably like 3 to 7. Yeah, that seems about right to me. Mercenary Prowler, oh, that's just the same thing. Let's just... Oof.
Alright, I gotta go.
You gotta go?
Yes, take care of Sif.
I will try. I will try.
Right, no, Sif, you can't come with me.
Okay, so shields, we're going to boost the shields on this thing. Weapons, we are going to actually power... Yeah, we'll keep the power there. 3 engines, 7. Keep the engines hot, sizzling. Piloting 3.
Sif,
We want to make this really hard to hit.
Ian, I need you to call the dog.
Sif! Sif!
I'm sorry, I love you. I'll be back.
I'll grab him.
Stay.
I'll grab him. Sif! I'm picking you up.
Bye, Sif. I love you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Who wants a dog for the stream? Ugh. Here we are. Fluffy puppy. Fluffy, fluffy puppy. There we go. Are you feeling okay? Are you upset that I took you when you wanted to make sure AJ wasn't leaving? Yes. I am here. Shields are definitely going to have to get up to like 10 for this one. Weapons probably up to 8 still. 2 to 8. 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Puppo, says Puffy McBill. Yep, good old Sif. Good old Sif. Just like the Dark Souls character. Engines. The Shields is probably going to have low engines because of, well, it's a shield. It's heavier hitting, thus larger shields. Shields can go up to 12, can't they? Hold on. Shields, you know, max equals 12. Yeah, shields can get max 12. Who is this? This is super elite. Okay, keep that as 10. Puppo makes everything better. Yes, he's a big fluff ball. He is the fluffiest fluff ball. Yeah, I guess that works. 4 to 4 also works. Health. We're gonna want the shield. The shield's probably gonna have higher health, I think, than normal, but not that high. And actually, we might even keep the weapon system low because it's like a tank more so than anything else. Max power 52. What the heck? This super elite, my lord. Kicks, my lord. Just looking at the max power of that. Oh gosh, that puts shields can only be max of 10 unless you have an extended blueprint to go up to 12. Did you extend the blueprint to go up to 12 or not? Is that a like is that a thing in Multiverse? I know you did add more levels to certain systems, like cloaking it goes up to 5, teleport goes up to 4. Did you add that up to 12 then? Because I see the Super Elite has up to 12. But this can't be artillery fed. This needs to be Deep 1 Leviathan. Cloaking, we're probably going to want you to get up to 4, I'm thinking. You probably up to 3, doors up to 3, medbay 3, oxygen 3, shields, boom, good. Mine 3-3, fine station. You did not. Ah, okay. Well, good thing I'm not putting any shields up to 12 then. But wait. It shows that you have shields up to 12 for the Super Elite. Right here. Yeah, Super Elites have up to 12. Okay, what was I looking for? Station. Station wide is on your side. Okay, so not too much. Shields go up to 10, though, on that station at least. Shields go up to 8 on that station. Is this... Match the case. Militia station. Shields go up to 10. Yes. That's me. Ah. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's a lot in your mod, so I can understand the accidentally putting the wrong number in. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty much everything's up to 3 here. Yeah, okay. What are we looking at for health? Health is going to be closer to like 11 or 12-ish. I kind of made everything super overpowered just to start with because I don't know what I was doing. Let's see here. Cthulhu Station, that's good. Oh, Cthulhu Shield should probably do that. Alrighty, so now we're on... Oh, we're already on Dagon stuff. Oh, yeah! Okay. So if we're on Dagon stuff, let's go back, because I believe I skipped the collector carrier, because I wasn't sure what to do with that. So now that I have a better understanding, Beam 3, that's exactly what I wanted. Good. Carrier, yeah, makes sense. Mind, powerful. Good, good. These can't be that powerful. But, yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it. Okay. Milthil's good. You shouldn't be 22 health. Probably closer to 15, since you are a beastly mini-boss. And then that doesn't matter, because that's getting replaced anyways. Yeah, that should work. In theory. Infiltrator, scout. Okay, we already did all that. Let's grab, what is it, assault I was looking for? Assault, okay. Let's just copy this and double check. Oh, no, because I need to go all the way down. Copy. Dagon Assault, here we are. Let's see here, what do we got? Dagon Assaults. You have doors. Doors are good. Min Sector, I believe Min Sector was 3 for Dagon Assault. Engines 2 to 5. All right, makes sense. Makes sense. I'm liking it. Medbay 1 to 3. Teleporter is going to be 2 to 3 because this is just that group of people. Just those guys. You know, those guys. Those guys who go into like a party is like, oh, actually, this suit is a Giorgio Armani. That's a reference. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. 12 and 11. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot something else. 4 to 5. Yeah, that works. 5 to 6. Those guys are going to be slightly over on that. Or, you know what? I could just redo them by hand. Bomber. Just to, like, get an idea. Engines are not going to be very high on Bomber. Well, apparently they are, but I'm not going to do engines very high on my Bomber, at least. Teleporter, up to 3, for sure. 3, pilot 3. Yeah, that's basically it. That looks about right. We could change this to sector 2 minimum. And then health, oh yeah, health we should probably change those down probably by about half. And once again, yeah, that looks pretty fine by me. Slave Bomber is the exact same, so we just want to copy this and slap this down here. Carrier. Carrier. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, this is terrifying. Yeah, we definitely want to keep these all at max 1. But the carrier probably we want up to that. Just throwing some numbers around because I can. Then shield's probably up to 10. Health amount probably 12. Power amount, that should be fine on power. Carrier should get at maximum up to 10. Yeah. Okay, we're looking good there. Min sector. What did I have the min sector for the other carriers? Other carriers I had min sector of 2, so that should do with that. And then same here. Let's get min sector of 2. Alrighty. Let's pop some joints. Oh gosh, my Discord has popped off. Like, I started with only 2 notifications that I purposefully, like, miss. Not purposefully miss, but, like, I do miss. But I know that I need to look at them. Now I'm up to 5. That's crazy talk. Oh yeah, you don't have any weapons. That's right. Shields. Yeah. Good. Probably like... you should actually stay pretty low. And then, yeah, basically, mostly 3s, to be honest. Health. You should probably be 14. You are a mini-boss in and of yourself. Yeah, once again, 15. Something like that. Let's beef you up, 17. And then Enforcer, let's not have you go quite up to 10. Let's keep you down at like 6 to 8. So you are more consistently full than the carrier, but you never get to the max of the carrier. And I like that. Yeah. I think this looks okay. Fighter. Okay, fighter. Engines, we want engines like, what, 2 to 5? Medbay probably up to 2 because this is a smaller ship. We want teleporter still to get up to 2 because, once again, it's this faction in general. Weapons are probably going to stay down at 8. It's just my logicking. Let's find a fighter just to check kind of health. That's a bit higher than I'd expect a fighter, so I'm going to keep health pretty low. But the power, I could probably take that power idea. Fighters probably is going to have smaller crew in general. Yep, that's right. Yeah, so let's keep you at like a 7, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, so now we have the guard. which should be, once again, that should work. Guard, cloaking power, doors 1 to 3, so boom, let's just do that. Oh, that's an elite guard. We don't want an elite guard. Energy guard, there we go. Doors 1 to 3, medbay 1 to 3. What are we looking? Engines are probably, yeah, engines are going to be pretty powerful for guards in general, I'm thinking. Teleporter is going to be nice. Yeah, oxygen's going to be good, and pilot should be good. Yeah, other than that, I'm not sure. You know, I'm just going to check my previous guard out really quick and see where they rank on everything. Okay, so 8-8. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So our other guard is looking a bit beefier in general, so we're just going to lower that down a bit. Health. Well, the other guard, what did I do the other guard? I did 12 and 10. 12. Fighter at 10. Enforcer at 10. Carrier at 10. Nah, man. If those ones and assault at 12, yeah, no. If carrier's supposed to be a boss, max health should be at like 14 at least. Enforcer should also be probably capping at 15. We can probably drop you down to 13 just to separate it out. Fighter, I'm going to drop you down back down to 9 just to really play it up. And then you, yeah, no, you're too powerful. You're too dangerous to be kept alive. Let's put you down to 10. Infiltrator. Why is everyone's health at 10? Did I just forget something? Did I forget to go through? He is entirely stealth, so he should actually have weaker armor than anyone else. Yeah. Seaweed. Definitely don't want 10. Probably closer to 8. 8. Well, 9. We're going to do 9 on these. And then shield is 12. Shield makes sense. Shield is specifically labeled as shield. So that makes sense to me why that's 12. Makes sense, makes sense. Carrier, we're going to beef this guy up to 13. We're going to beef this guy up to 15. Health amount for fighter, 7. Guard should be 10. We're going to do 10. Alright, and that should work. Why do you have 0 weapon slots? You should have up to 4 weapon slots. That almost was an oversight. Infiltrator now. Cloaking, we could probably put cloaking up to 4 just for them kind of deal. Engines are going to be probably a bit higher. We're going to, in order to compensate for the fact that everything else is really good, we're going to drop down weapons probably down to 6. Keep piloting up to at 3, minimum 2. Engines are at 2, minimum that. Cloaking's good. Teleportation put up to 3. Health really low. Yeah, that's perfect. 15, we're probably going to drop that down to 12. Crew is probably going to be, instead of 5 to that, 3 to that. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that makes sense to me. 7. In fact, you might be a class 1, just like your brother up there. Now with that fixed, this should be good to fix as well. Nice, now we're at the seaweed section again. And then we have Scout, Seaweed, Scout, and Shield is all, and Station. Seaweed, Scout, Shield, Station, that's all for the DAG and stuff. We're actually making some good progress so far. So let's see, what did I do for the Seaweed up here? Seaweed, I had what? 1, 7, 3, 3, 8, 3, 10. So yeah, I had 10 for weapons on that Seaweed. So yeah. Prowler, 3, 3, 3, 7. Yeah. Health 10 makes sense. Works. Good. I like it. Weapon system. You should actually be... I want to say you should be 4, but I could be mistaken. I might have accidentally just... That's good. I might have only given you 2 slots, in which case there might be another update, but pretty shortly, so we'll see. Scout, definitely 1 to 7. Same with you, 1 to 7. Even though it's going to change anyways. Scout should have probably a pretty good engine as well. Medbay is going to be weaker and oxygen's going to be weaker. Shields definitely need to be at least get up to 8. And weapons are going to get up to 8, but start at like 2. So it's going to be a pretty weak system. Max power, we're probably looking at probably closer to an 8, I think. And then deep ones 3 to 5, that works for me. Scout should actually probably be at 7. What did I keep at you? Oh, I kept... No, you're at 10. You're at 5. Let's just beef you guys up to 6. Just by 1. Guard 10. Yeah, that's good. So Scout. Health 7. Yeah. This looks nice. I like it. And then, yeah, I don't know why everything here is all weird and looking, but... What? Oh. Okay, so. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out what specifically is different in this one than in that one, which I believe... That's the wrong direction. We're going the wrong direction. Okay, so... I think I screwed it up, but... Yeah, okay. I see the issue here. 2, pilot up to 3, oxygen up to 3, medbay up to 2. Actually, oxygen up to 2. Engines up to 7 still. Drones. Ah, that's what it is. Drones and door are here. Wait a second. But there's no teleporter. What happened to the teleporter? You need a teleporter room, my dude. Hold on. Let's see where Cthulhu Scout. Because I believe the Cthulhu Scout has the same layout. So wherever I put Mind. Yes. Okay. Mind. Boom. That'll work. Boom. And then we do teleporter. Boom. Same with you. Instead of... Oh, you don't have... Okay, first off, shields. Very important to have shields. Second off, room 3. Because to my knowledge, room numbers have to go in sequential order. You cannot have a non-room. Room 3 is going to be teleporter. That's just how it works. You're going to at max get up to 8. Engines up to 7. Drones 0 to... Drones power 1 to 4. Yeah. That works. I'm liking how it looks. Slot-wise, we should probably just keep you at 2. Health 7. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing there. 8. Everything else looks pretty good. Dagon Shield. You are Min Sector 2, I believe. Shields, we did have your shields go up to 10. We did have your health go up to 12. Max power, probably 14 is fine. Weapons did only go up to 8. Pilot 3, Oxygen 3, Medbay 3, Engine 3. Let's actually go back up and double check how well I duplicated that. Engine should be 2 to 3. Yeah. Oxygen is 2. Yeah. 6. That's right. That's right. And then not only that, it shouldn't ever start at 1 for shields. Oxygen was 1 to 2. Yeah. So that should work. Yeah. Now we're on to the station again. Oh boy. Cloaking, we want the station. Clone Bay, definitely go up to 3. Doors go up to 3. Drones. Drones, I'll say, go up to 6. Hacking goes up to 3. Teleporter goes up to 3, but it starts at 2. You go up to 3. And I want to say you have to go down to 8, but you can go up to 10. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Health should be around, I think I had 10 on the other one. We'll do 12 for this one. Max power. Let's do 10 for max power. And then probably, yeah, 5 to 10. 4 to 10 it will work. Yeah, I think that should be good for that station. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff in the dark, essentially, hoping it sticks. Let's see here. Do I have anything called a defender to compare this to? I do not. So defender is going to be a heavier ship, probably similar to shield. The cloaking, they do have cloaking. Shields are going to go up to 10. Defenders are definitely going to have 8. 4 to 10 shields. Yeah, that works. This is a pretty beefy ship if you run into it in the first sector. Min 2. Yeah, this'll work. Health, not 30. Not 30. You're going to be closer down to 10, I'd say. 12. Yeah, you can't do that many. 5 to 10. It's a pretty beefy ship in general. And then the fighter, on the other hand, should be the weaker of the two ships. We're gonna have drones start off as false. Maximum is gonna be 6 for drones. Engine's gonna be 7. Engines here is gonna drop down to 5 actually. Yeah. Medbay 3, mind control 3, oxygen 2, pilot 3. Yeah, that should work. Health 10, max power 10, 5 to 5. Works for an elder fighter. There are protector class ships if you wanted to compare it to that. Ooh, that's actually a good. Protector. That is a good choice there. Cloaking's only goes up to 1. They don't have doors, so I can't compare that. Engines, yeah. Engines being low, kind of similar. Oxygen, I do have more because it makes sense lore-wise for the oxygen to be high. I do understand probably pilot would be lower, but yeah. Oh, yeah, I could see that just as a slight change to make it more unique as well as to prevent it from being too overpowered. Probably drop you down 1 as well. Yeah, that can work. Alrighty, so this fighter is going to be pretty strong, but that's okay. Mimic ship. Ooh, the mimic ship. Okay, so shields need to be high. Weapons, also high, but probably drop it down to 8. Health being that low, that's perfect. Perfect. Clone Bay, 3. We're going to do max 3 on the clone bay. Doors, max 3. Engines, max 7. Oxygen, max 3. Pilot, max 3. Artillery, max 3 on those. This is, it might not look much, but this is a mini-boss ship. You might not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Okay, Nemesis flagship. Okay, so you... Okay, first off, I can't actually do that. I have to do a probability vector for that, so that's unfortunate. What I can do, though, is I can have you at 10 and 10. Oh, and I could do you up to, like, maybe 30 just because... Okay, artillery. Boss 1. Okay, works. Like it. Power 2, max 4. Yep. Cloaking, power 2, max 3. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, well, let's drop you down to like 8. Just in case. Hacking, up to 2. Medbay, 2 to 3. Mind, up to 3. We're just going to drop a lot of these down. Even though you're not going to run into them earlier, just because. Shields, teleporter. Yeah, this is a boss and a half. This guy is beefy. He is the beefiest beef. So, yeah. I'm hoping he's not impossible, but I don't really have anything to compare him to except for, like, the final boss, which, obviously, if it's against the final boss, he shouldn't be as powerful as the final boss. In theory. I mean, he could be, because it's all optional. You know what, let's find out, shall we? Okay. So pilot, max 3. Okay. Shields does get a bit higher, so let's actually just drop you down to probably like that. Cloaking. Okay, yeah, you're good. Medbay, good. Engines, good. Oxygen, good. 1 artillery weapon. Yeah, this is easy. We're looking for at least normal. Oh yeah, shields do go up that high, yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks about right. Parasol Guard. This one. Guard. It's supposed to be a mini-boss, or is that just a very strong regular ship? It's supposed to be a mini-boss. It's supposed to be actually one of the hardest ships. It's actually very hard to get. You have to select specifically the right. You have to, first off, get a zombie, which is incredibly hard to do. Second off, offer a zombie to this specific event. And third off, refuse actually giving the zombie to this specific event in order to initiate the fight. So it's a fight that you're probably not going to see unless you know that it exists. So with that in mind, I think it's good. I think it's pretty powerful. Yeah. And then hacking probably goes up to 2 at least. Mind goes up to 2. Medbay up to 3. Oxygen up to 3. Pilot up to 3. Weapons are going to be a bit lower, but it's a guard, so the shields should be higher to compensate. Health is actually looking pretty good. Max power definitely needs a boost, probably like... Yeah, Parasol Guard should be good, in theory. Oh, and then the Slaver Guard is the exact same thing, so I just need to copy that. Boom. Parasol relay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what it needs to be. Health very low. Yeah. Is it static? Because Multiverse, I tried to keep augment systems, crew, weapons, power, basically everything static, so you always know what you're going to be fighting. That's true. If it's a nemesis boss, then it should be something like a static number. So let's try to do static numbers then. Probably like... Let's drop that down a bit, actually. 2, that's good. Medbay. That actually might be too much, so we're going to drop a couple of these down to 2 2s, but the majority of these should be higher. That one definitely they want as a 3. Weapons, let's beef you up to... Let's beef you down to 8. Okay, there we go. Now it should be static, so it should be the same every time. Yeah. Relay, like I said, that's good. The yellow sign. Oh, this guy. Okay, so this guy is kind of like a mini boss in and of himself. Engines, probably like a 6. 3 to 6. Yeah. Yeah, quite literally, that's yeah. Weapons being only up to 6 does limit, but it does have artillery. I forget which artillery that is. And it has Zoltan bypass, and it's pretty ghostly. Yeah. Let's just do this. I don't want to make engines so hard. Oxygen should be good, and pilot should be decent as well. All right, and now the zombie hunters. Okay, defender is similar to the protector class, so let's check protector again. Okay, min sector. Let's do min sector 2 again. Doors, definitely, they're going to want to have doors pretty good. Engines 1 to 6. We can do 2 to 6. Oxygen 1 to 2. Pilot 1 to 3. That's fine. Shields, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and then health should be what? Probably like a 9. Oh, that's the power. Well, actually, yeah, power should be like a 9, and that should be like a 9, and you should get up to like a 7. I believe the majority of these are supposed to be almost identical to another ship. So instead, what I'm going to do is go in and double check images and see what they are supposed to be. Okay, so what's the next one? Enforcer? Enforcer, that's going to be your coalition enforcer. Boom, coalition enforcer. For the most of these, this should be pretty simple. Yeah, this looks like I've already done that stuff. I did get rid of the teleporter. Other than that, max power. We should drop you back down to 11. I'm not sure why I had you up so high. Yeah. Fighter. Which one's the fighter? Fighter is going to be which one's that? A Federation fighter, I want to say. Let's see if we can find Federation fighter. Okay, yeah, makes about sense. Yep, double checking. Max power shouldn't be that. It should be closer to, let's do 9 even. That makes it a slightly better, but still the same. What's next? Scout. Scout is a Rock Scout. Rock Scout, beautiful. I'm gonna change these. Forcer's probably gonna be what, like at least a 3, maybe a 4. Okay, Hunter Scout. Let's see here. Those are all correct. It's just the power amount should be. Oh, yep, it's good. Okay. Shield. Now, shield is going to be tricky because I have shields up there. So we'll go back to shield. Transport is going to be a rebel transport. Oh, that one actually might be perfect. Okay, so good. Doors are a bit more powerful, but that makes sense because of who they are fighting. Yeah, it makes sense. It's working. It's good. Max power should actually not be that much. Let's keep you at 12 just to do that. Forward. Probably put you at 3. Max power is, in the case of MV, in vanilla it's completely random and stupid. The sum of minimum power for every system excluding subsystems. Despite being max power, it's actually the min power. Ah! So what happens if the max power is actually below the minimum? Does it just mean that some of their systems are going to go unpowered? Salt is going to be a rebel one, so we got rid of that. So in order to compensate, we should probably beef up you. Oh, wait. No, it's not that one. Pretty sure it's this one. No, because there's some extra stuff here. What ship is this one in Multiverse? I'm confused. Then it won't be able to power anything as much. Okay. Okay, good. So I'll have to go through and fix that then. Fighter base. So it is fighter, isn't it? Yeah, it is fighter. So if it's a fighter, then why are you so powerful? I know I changed you to assault. Is it because I changed you to assault, so I was like, oh, it needs to live up to its namesake? If that's the case, then yeah. You do need to live up to your namesake, but at the same time... What? That's what I gotta say. Alrighty, so... Health, yeah, bit more powerful. You, min power. We'll go through min powers in a minute then. Instigator. So this is based off of... This one is the Orchid Instigator. Boom. With much less stuff. I think I must have just created it on my own instead of copying and then editing like some of the later ones. Health, yeah, we're going to want to change health down to like 9. Probably bump you down to, once again, 3 to 7. Max power, 7, yeah. Weapons, at most, probably 2 to, yeah, 7 makes sense because that way you have a little extra thing there, a little buffer. 1 to 2, oxygen 1 to 1. Oh yeah, because, yeah. We'll do 1 to 3. Engines, 6, yeah. In one version, I don't remember which anymore, I had to go through every single ship to fix the power for everything. Yeah, I feel it. I can feel how that could be painful, indeed. Okay, this looks like it would be good. Except for you. Except... Ah, shoot, I forgot to change these. Zombie Hunter Assault, that's fine. Instigator, you're fine as just that. Infected Transport, probably you want at least Sector 3. Same with you. Teleporter, probably 2. Yeah, I want that. We'll do it like that. That way it drains more power in case people want it that way. Engines, yeah. Health amount, that's a decent health amount. That's good. Except we'll go back and fix all of the things after I'm done. You can only go up to 10. So it doesn't really matter. I guess I could drop you down to 9 just so that way you can be like, yeah, I'm the most powerful of these ones that hold stuff. Yeah. That works. Zombie Scout. Zombie Scout can be min of this, probably. And be okay. Teleporter, weapons, boom. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Teleporter, we could probably drop these down to 2. And them still be okay. The invasion ship. Okay, so max, this one is going to be... This one is a mini boss, indeed. So... And unfortunately, though, we can't do an actual thing. So what I can do is just teleporter 4. Boom. That's going to just smack you right across the face. Like, completely unaware of what the heck's happening. That's plenty of extra power, so I could just probably drop you down to 30 and you still be fine. Zombie Interceptor. Very simple. Probably beef you up to 4 just to keep in line with the rest of the zombie stuff. That's good. Same with you. Probably beef you up to 4, but drop you down to 2. You definitely Sector 1 at least. Dropship. Yeah, probably like that. You're unfortunately have to go up to 10. Because, unfortunately, I can't do anything else. It's just the nature of the beast. Yeah. I guess that works. Okay. Now time to go up, fix the power for everything, the max power for everything, and then we should be good. So, let's see here. 4, 10, 5, 15. Now here's a question. If I do, Puffy McBill, if I instead, because there are 15 here, if I instead say max power is 17, does that mean it has 2 extra in reserve, or will it automatically increase some of those minimums? Out of curiosity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He hasn't wanted to go out at all?
Nope. 1, 3, 6, 9, 11. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9, 10. 8, 10, 13. 4, 8, 10, 13. Once again, 13. 3, 6, 9, 11. 3, 6, 11, 13, 14. No, 13. 13? 13. Gosh, I can only imagine having to do this with all of the ships in Multiverse. 3, 6, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, were you trying to say something and it's like the 200 word limit? Oh, yeah. No, sorry, grammar had to get choppy. I ran out of characters. Oh, yeah, no. It depends. Sometimes it'll go into reserve. Sometimes it'll increase to match. It relates partially to the sector scaling and partially to randomness, though it's too random for me to have noticed patterns. Got it. Well then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 3, 6, 9, 11. 3, 6, 9, 11. 3, 6, 10. Dagon Station is 3, 6, 9, 11. Again, a lot of these have 11. 4, 6, 8, 10, 15. Oh, wow, perfect. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 11. Yeah. Nemesis flagship. Ooh, okay. 3, 6, 19, 25, 26, 27, 30, 6, 38, 46, 49, 57. hope there's not a max for enemy max power, because that's 57. Huh. Actually, we could probably do this, because I believe that might be too much. And that'll bring it down to 55. But yeah, no, that's really powerful. Actually, we might want to drop this down to 2, this to 2, and this to 2. And that should bring us down to 52, which is how much the power the enemy flagship has, I believe. Okay, so Parasol Guard. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 6, 9, 11. 3, 6, 9, 11. Okay, so this is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then you, 3, 6, 10, 16, 18, 20, 8, 34. Yeah, 34. Wow. Oof. Then you should be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 2, 3, 6, 9, 11. 4, 5, 10. Oh, perfect. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. Ah, perfect. And then 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. 14. 3, 6, 9. Good. 5, 10, 15. Instigator is going to be 4, 5, 9. Transport is 3, 6, plus 6 is 12. Station damage should be 4, 8, 10, 13. Zombie Scout 6, 7, 10. Zombie Invasion. Ooh, Invasion Ship. Okay. 10, 25. All right. Interceptor is 6, 9. Dropship is, let's see here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. All right. That should be that. And now we should be able to run this. And this should be it. This should work. This should be it. This should be the last thing I need before I post it onto the forums. There are probably going to be a few problems here and there. I'm trying to figure out where is my frame here. Am I leaning on this side or that side? Just trying to... Okay, so this is my frame. I was in the wrong section. Okay, so boom. Eldritch Horrors with a preview of Chapter 2 in the Chapter 1 file for when people download it on the forums and not from the Discord. I like that. It's so... Now there are some detail work that can be done, like gibs are not a thing right now for like when the ships explode. Glows for some of the new room shapes don't exist right now. But other than that, everything seems to be running. I did drop this down to 1. So yeah. Yeah, no, this should be it. This should be good. Very, very proud of what I've done. The work I've put in, time, the effort. Alrighty. So that's been 1.5 hours basically of me doing that. Okay. Obviously there's some tweaks here and there, some like lists that I could add to and things, but that'll happen as I progress with chapter 2. You, get over there, help our guy out. You go and take care of him. Okay, and then let's take out their weapon. Come on, you should kill him first. Okay, now you go get healed. Both of you guys go get healed. You should get healed too, and then we're gonna send these guys out. Cephalashot, did you fix the spacewalk doors after the glitch with the stuck dude? Ah, shoot. I did not do that. Oh dear, so our shields are messed up too.
Ian,
Yes?
it's over.
What's over?
I don't know what to do with myself.
What's over?
I have no laptop. I have no computer. You have a computer, and I have no computer.
This is important.
So, to everybody in the chat room, if you know how to mentally survive without your computer when your computer is 90% of your life, I would like all advice that you can give me, because I just sent my laptop in for repairs. That means I don't have access to Steam. It means I don't have access to any of my editing equipment. It means that I don't have access to any of my schoolwork that I was working on during the summer, or any of my illustration, or the web pages that I was working on. It also means you're gonna have to start sharing the computer with me.
Yes, yes it does. Hello, Sif. Hello, puppers.
It's gonna be okay.
Yes. For Puffy McBill, I'm not sure if you were formally introduced. This is AJ, the actual
Hi.
owner of this channel that I'm commandeering.
Yeah. Well, used to be my channel. Ian came in as the mascot, and now he's kind of taken over.
Can I pick you up?
I'll pick him up.
Pick him up and give him to me.
Why am I giving my puppy to you? Hey, good boy. Hey, good boy.
Our puppy.
My puppy.
Our puppy.
My puppy? Oh, look at him.
You bonked his head.
I did not bonk his head.
Yeah, you bonked his head on the chair.
What the? Good boy,
Pupper.
Sif. Attack him. Attack his face. Attack his face. Attack his face. No? Okay. Well, you said to give him to you.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize.
Sif is like, I don't like this at all and I want down. You're a good boy, Sif.
I could do that. I could fix
How are
that.
you not boiling in this apartment? I am turning the fan on.
If I do that, though, what I'd have to do is I'd have to put that there, fix that there. This would be... Would that be simple? That'd be a 3-room shot. That'd be a 1-room shot. Got it.
Good boy, Sif. Good boy, Sif. Yes, continue being in Ian's lap, and don't forget, that is a keyboard. We all share it. That means you can put your little paws on Ian's keyboard as much as you want. Yes, you can.
Good afternoon, Dallas Willis.
Hey, Dallas Willis.
If that issue becomes an issue, the spacewalk issue, with the stuck person, if that becomes a common glitch, then I'll completely replace it. From my understanding, from what I've seen from my playtests, it only happened that one time, and I think it was specifically when you decide to change the place where a person is moving while they are in space, which might happen, but let the puppo type something. I would love to let the puppo type something, but he hopped out. Alrighty, so that means when this is done, I will... No, I gotta fix that thing. Ugh. What this means, though, is... I dislike the thing. Wait, you don't have... Oh, yeah, you do. You have... We're gonna just delete those 3 things. Save for now. Close. Yes for the super compat. I dislike using superluminal. Got some more Pokemon Sword and Shield gift for you guys. AJ! Dallas Willis! Get out here! AJ will be right back. She's almost on the way. Dallas Willis is here and has some news.
What's the news?
Oh, they got some more Pokemon Sword and Shield gifts for us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's specifically what Dallas Willis has said. AJ,
But I already...
are you on the right side?
Am I... What? Am I on the right side of what?
Yeah, you're on the right side. To be in the shot.
I didn't know I was gonna be in the shot.
Yeah. Well, you stood in the shot, so you're in the shot.
I came to say hi. Dallas Willis says I have some more Pokemon Sword and Shield gifts.
Yes, I messed this up.
We should... Are you gonna... Dallas Willis, are you gonna be in the stream on Sunday? Because that's when we're playing Pokemon Sword and Shield again, is on Sunday. You're going to hurt your back if you stand hunched over like that. Yeah. Okay, not that much.
Oh, yes. Why are you massaging my back like that?
I don't know, because I've been in a car for a little bit, and I'm waiting for a reply from Dallas Willis, and so I'm massaging your back. Because I don't have a chair, so I'm standing behind you, and because I'm standing behind you, I am massaging your back.
Got it. Winderp's Superluminal remake, so I won't have to change Orchid ships to use humans every time I move their sprite up a single pixel. Yeah, no, that's... Whenever I have to do that, that's very annoying.
Let the puppo type something. Yes, I agree.
Well, I tried, but Puppo didn't want to type.
Well, I can't blame him. That keyboard's not really a good fit for his paws.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, Dallas Willis, if you're going to be in the stream on Saturday, we'll have everything hooked up so you can see the screen, and so that we can show off everything. Yeah. Somebody tried to get me to give them the gifts from last time, and I was like, no. Giving away gifts is not nice. You have a hair.
Ow. Where's this going? That's going from hacking. Oh gosh, yeah, that's an unfortunate...
I'm gonna try to make it, but my... trade code is an 8-digit now because the new update and DLC, I think. Whoa, 8-digit code. Got it.
Yeah.
I'll have to put in an 8-digit code then.
Link automatically.
No, well, because I've got to do a lot more leveling up and just general running around and collecting all of the Pokemon that I missed, because obviously when you're trying to get things done in a live stream, you can't spend a lot of time running around and catching Pokemon, so I've missed a ton of Pokemon that I gotta go back and catch between streams. But it's gonna be good, because we're making a lot of progress. I just beat another gym, and all's well in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna dip out of the rest of this stream, because this is Ian's special mod stream that I will let Ian run, because I'm not gonna lie, I understand nothing about what he's doing except for that the picture looks nice. Well, thank you, Dallas Willis. Look forward to playing it on Sunday and trading with you. If there are specific Pokemon that you would like me to try and catch for you between now and then, let Ian know, and I will make an effort to find them for you. Yes, I will. Hey, Sick Lord.
Alrighty, so that should work for there. And actually, we just... Okay, that should work for there. Save ship as... Browse... Ship layout fix. Confirm, and now with this layout fix, we're going to have to open up a whole new system of Superluminal. Is Winderp's remake of Superluminal, will that also fix the issue with player ships? Do you know, Puffy McBill? Down to over to up to big square. Over to down 1. 4, 2, down, boom. Down, down. Big square, little square, big square, big square. You mean Hyperspace player ships not appearing as player ships? Yes, that one. Because of the fact that they don't appear as player ships, it makes the whole layout thing much worse and more confusing to do. Just like that, just like that, and then you could probably add an airlock. No, I didn't though, so say la vie. That, like that, and then boom, 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 and drama, no. Alrighty. Now we just need to put the airlocks on, and once the airlocks are on, I feel like I should put an airlock there. Well, it's not too late to put... No, I can't put an airlock there. And an airlock here would just be redundant. Airlock here is really close, plus there's no real space to make it look well, the fact that there's an airlock there. So yeah, I think this is it. Something looks off. That's what's off. Okay, that should work now. Perfect. That looks about right. Okay. Generate floor image. Boom. Drag the floor image. Now the floor image should be about the same size as the original floor image, just expanded. So file, save ship as, browse, floor. Got it. That is beautiful, because then I would hate it much less. No, because I already saved it. Please tell me I already saved it. I did. Beautiful. Close, close. Get that out of here. Okay. I already have one of you open. Why did I reopen you? Okay, so that's you. You can close you. Ship layout. Now, ship layout is this one. Actually, now that I think about it, might be an issue. Where is the EHP? Ship layout. Boom. That should fix that. Floor layout is going to be the image here. Just want to make sure that the floor layout is actually indeed the same. Okay, it is the same, so it shouldn't cause any issues when I tried to load it in. Rip only having 2 airlocks. Yeah. I mean, there was, what is it? There was five airlocks in the previous one anyways already. But yeah, no, it's still quite a small number in general. EHP deep cultist C floor. Yep, and that should replace that. Boom. Close. Alrighty, so that should be that. So starting today, I will be posting, when we are done here, I will be posting that in the Discord. So yeah, that's progress. So I believe, I'm going to check my phone really quick, but I believe the winner is going to be the Shumo-Garathian cultists, because okay. Okay, thank you, Lath, for sending that. Yep, it's the Shumo-Garathian cultists is the next bit. All right, so I will be working on that and showing you the process of that next. Here we are. My process so far, this has a whole bunch of things, including Elder auto ships, which are free roamers that the Elder ships have helped. Just to show a kind of base comparison. So this is the original fighter design. The colors are different. This is like the color pattern for said fighter design. But this is kind of the concept I'm working with the Shumo-Garathian fighter, if you will. I've talked to Lathe a bit. He commented like maybe increasing the size of those tendrils, which I'm going to think about doing more than likely. I do have to fix the eyes a bit. I feel like these side eyes don't look quite well, but I'm not sure how to really fix them up. But that's kind of the concept of what I'm going with these ships. I already have a couple ones, let's see here, that I'm working on. Yeah, this one I was in the process of working on. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel right to me yet. Mainly because I believe it's because it's based off of this. There's a lot of empty gaps. So I need to add viewfinders here, similar to the other ones, to really push it over the top. So let's get started. Let me think here. I know there's one that has a good looking shape to it that's kind of in that vein kind of deal. Maybe, no, because those ones ebb in. This one will work. So we're going to take a couple of these. Copy, paste, edit, transform, 180, then gonna just get rid of that. I am excited to get through the Shumagorathians because the Moon Beasts is after the Shumagorathians, and that is, or just the Shuma Zoltans in the archive that happen to worship Shumagorath. Let's see here. You probably connect there, and then we can move you guys up a bit. You can probably connect there. Okay, and then you will probably connect here. Yeah. That'll work, and then we can just tie them together. That maybe. No, that's a bit too much. Like that. Well, no, because it's supposed to ebb out, so maybe more like here. Down, and then here around, and then it gets there. So from here, let's try to make you feel a bit less messy looking. Not sure how I like that there, but it's something, and then you can do that there. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, that works. Then we need eyes over here too, and then let's change the color of this first though. First and foremost. Where is... It's going to be under Resources, Eldritch Horror, Palettes. Probably going to be about this one. Boom. And also even this one here. Boom. Then go in here. It's one darker than that. Whatever one I had. So that was that one. So we're going to go one darker. Then we're going to go up. Boom. It's not supposed to be contiguous anymore. And now you can go one darker still, and this one should be contiguous because this is going to be this little section here, because that's going to go into the dark. All right, so the viewers, I think that's looking nice. Now we need circles over here, so something that's directly on the side. Something that's directly on the side. Which I don't believe there's anything that's directly on the side that's circular, so we'll just have to come up with it on our own. So I'm going to go in here. I like this circle. And I believe we can do that for this. We take this circle, we warp it a bit, and we make it work from there. So let's copy it. paste it, magic erase it. Although it probably would be faster if I just made the circle myself, but you know. There's something to me that's therapeutic of just doing it, not necessarily the fast way, but like this kind of way. But piecing pieces together. Alrighty, so now this is going to be over here. We're going to have two of them, but let's first fix this. So this is going to be something like that, probably. And then we just chop this off. And then with the right coloring, that actually might look good. Copy, paste, and then we're going to put a second one here. So probably perfectly in the middle there. Yeah, and then by doing it like that, if we wanted to, we'd put one more down here, like deep down here. That's not enough space though, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so we're making some progress here, so let's go here. We're going to cheat a bit on the whole look thing of this coloration of the eyes, because we don't want them to get too dark, so we're going to do this thing here. Now do the same thing here. Oh, perfect, like that. And then just one color darker, which is going to be this one. Doesn't have to be contiguous, although it doesn't matter because these are separate things. I'm going to make them darker on both of these. Alrighty. Now we could make them darker than that, but I feel like that's going to be good. Although, just as a hypothetical, just as a what if, let's see what happens if we do go one shade darker. Would it look better? Alright, fine. I give up. I concede. Does look a modicum better. So, I think we're making some good headway here. That eye just... Something about some of these eyes that I'm just like, I'm not sure how I would fix them. I know that something's wrong, but I'm not sure how I would go about fixing them. Like that one, I think that would help fix. And maybe even moving one of these over one would help do a fix. But other than that, I don't know how I would fix these eyes. Yeah, because that eye just looks weird. The eyes are creepy. Yep, that's the hope. That's the point. So all of the viewers are going to have eyes. All of the viewers are going to be changed to circular stuff instead of the long oblong stuff for some of them. Small little details are going to change a tiny bit, and then there's going to be tentacles as well. So like small details like that is a bit bigger than the original one, and then the tentacles and then the eyes, and that's kind of like the big deal here. Or with the auto base, for example, I'm sure you know, but not everyone who's going to come through and watch would probably know. This is the original shape and coloration of the auto base, and this is the prototype me working on of the other base. So first off, obviously upside down. Second off, the viewfinders here and here are completely changed to once again be eyes, and then we're going to make these be like the tendrils going down instead. That one's saved, it looks like, so I can close those two and start working on the next one. Because I know I started working on one of these, and I've already split it up, and I saved it as less... the station, another example. Let me pull up the... This is the original station. This is the new station kind of main thing. As you can see, like a bump has grown here and a bump here, just kind of expanding it, making it slightly different. Flipped boy. Oh yeah. And then yeah, so eyes, once again, tendrils would be coming down here, kind of deal. I thought about expanding it this way, but I'm trying to keep them within the same frame because I don't want to change. I don't want to have to do too much necessarily. What's this one? This is Investigator. I believe that one is one. This is one I just got from Lathe, which I can recolor these two because both of these were ones I wanted desperately to use. So we'll go through that really fast, I guess. Mainly the Jailer. The Jailer just looks exquisite, and actually, in fact, I would love to just clip out a piece here or clip out a piece there and just use it if I could find a way to use it, you know, like this little claw bit would be so delicious. Heck, where would I even add that claw bit? I don't know, but like I have this separated. In fact, hold on, let me think here. That upside down. Maybe I could, hold on 1 second. This is kind of like my process is like I keep thinking like maybe this. Nah, because that doesn't work at all unless even if I morph it in there. Nah, not at all. Oh yeah, all of our Dustbringers have a Type A versions. Oh yeah, these look good, really good. Oh, this one's actually glow is much better than the other glows that I've seen in general. Where to begin? I like this one, so I think I'm going to do this one. I believe this one is actually one that Lathe was able to get me the flat for, which makes it so much easier than me having to convert into a flat. Yeah, that works. Yeah, because that would be weird if the Dustbringers had like the standard colors, and then you run into a Dustbringer that's not the standard colors, and you're like, wait a second, I thought these guys were only supposed to look like this. But nah, I got it. It's cool that you have like alternate colors prepped and ready, just in case. That's the darkest dingly bits. That's not quite as dark. That's not quite as dark, even more so. And yeah, so boom. Recolor done. I'm just gonna save it. It's going in that folder anyways. So Crab Boy. How are we going to fix Crab Boy? I'm not sure. I don't know what to work on. I don't want to switch that up yet. No. Which one? Which one? Which one should I work on? Well, I mean, that makes sense. Type A is much easier to work on than Type B when it comes to that. That looks like a fish head. Yeah, that looks like a fish head. But yeah, I'm just trying to think which one out of these ones, which one should I work on? Obviously, Orin Moonbeast one shouldn't be one that we work on right now because it's the Shumogarathian, the Zoltan cultists is what one. Are what one. Is are. Izar. So I'm trying to think. I could continue one of these two. I could try to fix the eyes, which I have next to. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix those eyes. Or I could work on one of these other new ones that I haven't worked on yet for the rest of the stream. Maybe even the Instigator, or the Investigator, or the Guard. The Guard's pretty complex looking, but doable. I'll wait, and while I'm waiting, I'll grab a quick drink. Okay, I'm back. Any... No? Okay, so I guess... the next one would be... Abductor. So if we're doing the Abductor, probably what we want to do is change this into an eye shape. Or a circular shape. So let's... Oh, did I miss a question? Yes, I was wondering which specific ship I should work on first. But that is all right, because I have plenty to work on. So yeah, that's a good eye shape. And then we can just bloop. Use your own free will. Yes. Your testing event. Well, I mean, that's good. Testing is... Oh, that's all part of one, of course. I'm a fool. Okay, so now this should be able to... Okay, good. Okay, and then let me just... guess I can just... Okay, I didn't... Oh well. Boom. Okay, so now that's a bit smaller. Maybe even we want to... Maybe even want to put a slightly smaller one in somewhere else. So let's merge these layers. Copy. Erase all of that nonsense. Delete that one. See where else I can put something like this. So probably you could put one up here too. No, that's looking a bit weird. If I put another one down there, that's looking weird. Yeah, no, that's looking weird. You could probably put like maybe a couple viewfinders up here, viewers up here for eyes. just to once again add a bit more uniqueness to them, or maybe just out of curiosity. Let's just see. Edit, transform, flip 180, edit, transform, flip horizontal. I mean, could do this essentially if we get rid of that clump, have that come in, creates a new look to it essentially, adds what I'm looking for. But will it work? That's the question. Well, let's see. Once again, forgot to do this. Okay. So by doing this, I should be able to do that. Okay, now let's see what happens here if we put that on top. And now instead of it going so bright, so white, well actually, hold on. Probably want something like this more so. Are you splicing Zoltan parts to make them more unique? A little bit, yeah. Like the fighter was a fighter plus a fighter, for example. So I am trying to splice a couple pieces together to make them slightly more unique. Even though this is still largely the same profile, just the slightest more uniqueness to it, in my opinion, would make it feel that much better, if you will. That's my thought on the process. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. That, and then I can probably do... Nope, I cannot, because now I should be able to. There we go. See how that looks. All right, and then just make this a tiny bit darker down here, maybe. Maybe not even go that bright. Yeah, definitely not that bright. Definitely not that thick of a bright. Heck, maybe go down dark even. Go up one shade. If that's, no, that's not one shade brighter. Go up one shade, which is going to be this one. Right? And then go up one shade more. We'll do this until we hit that really bright spot, and hopefully by getting rid of that bright spot and changing it into this, it'll more connect with everything. Are the auto ones going to be autos too, or will the cultists inhabit them? The cultists are going to inhabit them. I am going to change it up a bit so they look less 100% like autos, and once again, more akin to the basic ones. Let's see here. We're going to make this a bit darker, actually. And by doing this, hopefully it'll really hammer things home. If it doesn't, well then, we at least tried. And that's all you can say, right? Oh, that's getting too dark. Alrighty, and then that could leave into this, which we probably could. No, that works. Okay. I'm liking that. That does make it a bit more unique, but let me just see, does it make it better? Because it doesn't matter if it's unique, it matters if it's better. File, save as, we're going to save it as just that, and that'll work. I mean, I think it works. Obviously, the eyes and the little tendrils are going to add to this as well. But what? Maybe we can add something somewhere. Something down there, maybe. Something down at the bottom of their base. Something like this, maybe. I mean, a lot of stuffs. Obviously, there have been custom ships completely done in the style of things, but a lot of the newer ships, from what I've seen, are splices in and of themselves. So it's funny when you think about it. I'm splicing a splice of a splice. Yo, dogs, I heard you like splice. Yeah, like something like that just down there. Heck, even just the one should do, now that I'm looking at it. Unless I want to try to expand it, but I don't. I think that'll just be poor and not work well. So we're just gonna do the one and call it a day. Even then, that's actually probably going in the wrong direction. The thing about splicing modded ships is no one is familiar with the modded ships, so it all looks new regardless, even if they're already seen the original ship multiple times. Yep, it's true. Very unique stuff. Interesting, says Essen. Thank you. I do try to at least keep people on their toes. Maybe, well, no, because that's, like I said, we're going to need to probably do something like this, and we're going to have to cut it off instead. So let's do this. See what happens if we cut it off and then put the black around it. That will probably make it look correct, but it will, of course, make it difficult for me. Zoltan Enforcer isn't a splice. VV slips are probably half of the Dustbringer ships and are not sprites. Splices. Yes, I do note that VV is... Oh, that's on the wrong one. Well, I can cut it anyways. VV is not... are not splices for the most part. And that's just dedicated, and a lot of effort goes into that, and that is... I'm copying you. Copy. I'm pasting you. And now you're going to listen to me, because you have no other choice. But I'm just noting that a large number of modded ships are splices, mainly because a lot of people who have the talent to completely make new ships are not spending their time doing it. I can actually list all the ships, all of the Zoltan ships, not splice ships. I mean, to be fair, Zoltan ships are probably harder to do spliced in general because, well, unlike slug ships, which are symmetrical, unlike rock ships, which are symmetrical, they are very oddly shaped, very alien in their shape, which does give them a benefit, but does also make it harder for people to mod things in. I think that's going to be good enough for that, and then I'll just add in the eyes and the tentacles. So we have an abductor, the auto ship. This is the auto ship. As it rotated around, redid the shading, changed the circles. I think that's going to be enough to distinguish it. Let's see here. I'm trying to do 10 ships and a station. So 1, 2, 3 ships already. We're going to work on the bomber next, I think. So the bomber, this is going to be tricky because you got to get rid of this thing here. I believe one of the things, which one is it? I believe it is the station. The station already has that already fixed up, so I can just probably copy and paste that in. Yeah, because this is definitely a splice. With that in mind, I do need to change a couple small things with it, including that color. And then also I have to fix this. Mantis Rocks Federation are easy to splice if you look at other mods. Oh yeah. They're hard for both splicing and non-splicing, in my opinion. Yeah, I remember that time where I said Lanius ships are really bad to, like, splice and things. Yeah, no, I forgot about Zoltans existing. Although I do not... There's a lot of factions which I do not... I feel so worried to actually make the ships for. You could probably put a circle here, a viewfinder there. That would make it interesting, almost like. Wouldn't have to. It would have to be something like that. No. No. I don't want to use that same eye, but yeah, no, that eye might actually work. If it was just a smidgen smaller, I would say. Yeah, just a smidgen smaller. So first off, let's get rid of all the extraneous colors. Just 1, 2, 3, do something like that, and then 1, 2, 3, and even a couple more here, like one down here, and then yeah, one up here as well. Let's see how that looks. That might look. In Multiverse specifically, the non-splice Zoltan / Dustbringer ships are Zoltan Scout, Abductor, Enforcer, Dropship, Instigator, both Zoltan auto ships, Dusk Station, Dusk Trapper, Dusk Transport, Dusk Scout. That's a lot of the ships already listed. Yeah, I might be eating my words on what I've said earlier. Oh, and Dusk Cruiser. Oh, the Cruiser. I don't have a Cruiser design for this one yet. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be between. It's going to be. Yeah, no, that works. Definitely Dusk Outrider Westmart. Well, now I feel like if you look at other mods, there are very few Zoltan ships that are new. Ah. I mean, Multiverse is, in general, a cut way above the rest, especially with, thanks to Wuna including, allowing the inclusion of vicious vessels, thanks to a whole bunch of work from you guys. Project, what is it, the Coalition, that also being included really helps. All you need to know is that you're talking to people with a lot of free time on their hands. Yeah, I can see that. I probably shouldn't be working on this as much as I have been, because I have a lot of other things I'm working on too, outside of, obviously there are some live streams here and there with this channel, but trying to write books at the same time, and it's choice is one or the other mainly, but I've still been thankfully finding time to work on the books. But yeah, I probably should be working on that a bit more. Let us cut that, paste it, that way we can move it around if we need to. But this was the part that I actually wanted, which I'm laughing because I chose the wrong part to cut. I should have just done this, but oh well. Probably just click, 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 click. Yeah, no, this is fine. I get the idea. Oh. Well, no, that's still fine. That's nothing. Especially if it's just, okay. I'm hoping that maybe I can make this more like a mohawk is kind of what I'm working on. That's why I'm being quiet and doing this. Let's see here now. Let's put you on top of that. Let's move you and minimize you and see what we can do here. If we can do something like this. Nah, it's not gonna work. It's got to be something like that, but maybe. No, because even with the extra bump, that wouldn't work, because that would click in there, probably something like that. It just wouldn't work. The only thing that I could see happening is if I raise this entire thing up from like down here, essentially, and just over the course increase its size until it becomes much bigger. Actually, let's just see what that would look like. And first, actually, before I forget, apparently this has a glow, and I almost forgot about that. Okay. So. Let's merge you guys back together. Let's start down here. Let's see what happens if we, from here, raise you up one. Okay, it looks a bit derpy, but not actually that bad. Let's see what happens if we raise you up one over here. Well, actually, we'll have to do that whole copy-paste thing again. Now, where were we? Oh. I guess copy and then paste. See what happens if we raise you up one by over here. And then same deal. And let's go up here. Let's go up here. Now let's go up here. Alrighty, and let's see what's kind of that shape. Okay. Interesting. And now let's see what happens if we can find out where all of these layers are. So let's see what it looks like. So it goes up that much further, which does not seem like much, but I think it's enough to really allow a pop with like this guy being slightly higher, more in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to do some edits here and there to make this all work together. So first and foremost, we can probably do that. That'll work. Probably flip you guys in there. You probably need a little thing there, a little clip. Or you know what? Let's fix everything that's black first. Yeah. Then yeah, okay. So no, I said we'd fix everything that's black first, but it's hard to be able to tell if I've fixed it or not if I cannot see it. First off, your 11 through 6 needs to be merged, so that way I can do stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. That doesn't look right. So what we should do is might need to, instead of doing it that way, erase one there, put one black there, one black there, erase that there, and that should fix that one. Yeah. Yeah, that one does. And then you should erase that one, put 2 there, and that should fix that one as well. And what we should be looking at is, yeah, that looks better. It goes up nice. It's looking good. You can probably fix this little clip right there, and it look even that much better. Yeah. And now we need to fix the insides here. So first and foremost, I think it's important we do that. It's important we do that. It's important we do that. That and that are also pretty important. Actually, that might be enough. So now we need to work on these. That one, that one. That's actually a darker color. I stand corrected. Yeah, okay, so this is actually that color. That was darker than I anticipated. Alrighty, so we could probably do something like that to really kind of start to even it out. Yeah. I'm hoping that fixed that enough. Looks like it. Now we just need to fix this here, which probably just a case of that and this. And yeah. So this guy looks like he's basically ready minus, you know, the eyes and the tendrils. That's kind of what we're going for here. Yes. Where did my ship's whip go? Okay. So we're looking for 10 excellent ship designs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 already, so we need 6 more. This is without a doubt going to have to be one of them. One of the ones that I have to edit, and one of the ones that has to stay. It's just, look at it, it's so good. But for that angle, probably going to want something on the kins of this, is my guess. Except obviously instead of it actually going across, we're just going to have it like that, essentially. Yeah. I see more than 10. Yes, I do have more than 10, mainly to figure out and to think about what to do, but every faction so far has 10 ships, so at minimum, bare minimum, is 10, is the thinking. So let's see here, we want that there, we'll move this one over to like this end here. In fact, we might want to move you down just a smidgen, move you up just a bit, and then copy and paste another one in the middle there. The Instigator is one of the splice that PDTM did. I replaced or heavily modified all of the parts. I remember you showing that off, or that being shown off. Fondue, I believe I can't actually do anything over here. I don't think I want to do anything over here, actually. So what I'm going to do instead is just make this loop into itself instead. That's what I'm going to have to do, is loop into itself. And back to the earlier discussion, I think crystals are the worst factions to touch. Yes, and I absolutely dread when I get to the crystal cultists, because I'm hoping to eventually get to every single species and cultify each of them. And yeah, I have several things planned in mind. I have actually quite a few future things in mind. I'm just, each chapter is only going to be announced and talked about at a time, essentially. I would love eventually to have some more assistance, but I know you guys are very busy with Multiverse, and I don't know anyone else in the community that's really working on mods, because, well, mods are all entirely free, and obviously it's, for some people, it's hard to wrap their mind around why people do mods. I know I talk to people who have no idea, A, what it is, B, when I explain it to them, they're like, oh, why would you do that? Sounds like you, yeah. So, but We do what we do because we have no choice. We are not the bad guys of this story, but I cannot let you stand in my way. Sorry, some Doom reference there. Because I am going to finish this part up, and then I believe the instigator is going to be good to go for tendrils and eyes at a later time. And even if I don't do the tendrils and eyes, I'll before the next stream, I'll at least be able to have the idea, the concept ruminating in my mind while I work on other things, such as the Shumogarathians themselves. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Merge layers. There we go. Boom. That's actually good. What I need to do is this one. Boom. You should be the first of these. Boom. 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 That makes me think that that's actually the very first color. If that's the first color, we need to change it to the second color. It was the first color. Okay. Alrighty, so I believe that actually looks decently well. Yeah, I don't know how else I could change it other than the tendrils and the eyes, so I'm just going to leave it as is. File, save as, instigator base, yeah. Okay. Let me think here. This escort base, I'm not sure about how I feel about the escort base. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prepped. We need 5 more. The transport, I'm not sure how I feel about doing a transport, especially since that's so tight and simple, but it works, But I'm not sure. So let's see here. I guess the Zoltan dropship's the next one to work on. Which does have this thing here, which... If we remove this, what happens then? How do we look? Story of my life. What's this? Okay. But yeah, no, like I have several chapters actually after chapter 2 already planned in mind. But I have split it off into chapters mainly for my own work ethic to be like, oh, I don't have to worry about that much. I sent the Duskbringer transport to you too if you want to use that one instead. If I do, I'll look at it after the stream because I believe you sent it to me after I started the stream, and I don't really want to go on Discord itself while in the middle of the stream. Because I'm not sure. Excuse me. Okay. Boom. Okay, that's a fix. Okay, so with that not there, where does that leave us? A, that's not there. B, yeah. Chapters beyond 2, you're thinking quite far ahead. Well, not all of the cultists are in chapter 2. So basically how I've split it up, because there are things that I want to get done. And how I basically split it up is each chapter 2 onwards, chapter 2 is the template. So each one, chapter 2 onwards, Yeah, I would love for that to be the case. But my hope is Chapter 2 onwards follows the same kind of pattern that Chapter 2 sets, which is each chapter has a new species, completely brand new species. After Chapter 2, they are going to be more uniquely drawn for the most part, plus the cultist variation. And then there's a total of 7 new people. 2 of them are based off of the new species. The other 5 is a combination of cultists of the original base game or zombie subtypes. Each chapter after Chapter 2 also has a total of 7 sectors planned for that chapter. I think it is time that I depart. Good luck, whatever it may be that you do for the rest of the duration of the stream. Thank you very much, Puffy McMill. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping in today. Alrighty, so what do we want to do? I think these pills can be good. There's so much we need to fix for this to work. First off, let's fix these guys, I think. Yeah, like that'll work. But yeah, so basically, if you look at the template of the amount of content that's in Chapter 2, that is comparable to the amount of content that would be in each further chapter. Assuming, of course, I get this Chapter 2 done, and I continue, and that type of thing. But I plan things out. Like I said, I'm writing novels as well at the moment, when I'm not doing, like, the day job. And that's all planned out. I dislike when things are not planned out, and like when series seems to go off the rails, especially when it's after the creator leaves. 2 of my favorite franchises have fallen into that trap, if you will. So everything I do is always thought out as best to my ability at the time that I start planning. Let's move you up to like there. Extra down to right in that area. We'll have to see, we'll have to double check when we pull this all the way down. I could see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1 up. Yeah, like, one of my favorite franchises of all time is Halo. Halo 1 through 3, fantastic. Reach was still pretty good. Even the story direction, pretty good. But 343 took it after they left, so you know, obviously it's not entirely their fault that they're the ones who took it. It's just, you know, that's who took it afterwards. But the caveat is that when they took it, things have changed and not actually been the same since. Although I do love the concept, and here's the difference, is I love the concept of a lot of what they're doing. But concept is not actuality. But yeah, so I'm just happy for once I can actually work on a project instead of just thinking about and coming up with a project. This is not the first game I've tried to mod. Fun fact, this is actually the something game I've modded or tried to mod. The first game I tried to mod was, I'm not too familiar with Halo. I've played Reach, took an interest in the story, but never delved into it beyond that. Yeah, so just as a let you know kind of deal, some people love Reach. Some people Reach is their favorite story out in that game series. But for example, my girlfriend, who I had try it, it was her least favorite out of the first four that Bungie created. Um, so yeah, it's pretty good. Halo 1 and 2 are now on Steam as well in the Master Chief Collection. So that's fun. Um, but yeah. So yeah, no, as I was saying, not the first game I've tried to mod. The first game I've tried to mod was, in fact, Binding of Isaac. I joined a mod team and I sprited a few things. I actually sprited a new boss, which wasn't a splice from 100% Isaac. It was a splice from a couple other sources as well that I was able to morph into looking like it belonged in Isaac. But as with most projects for Binding of Isaac modding, um, they had plenty of spriters, but not enough coders. So, um, as you can guess, it kind of fell apart pretty quickly because there were more and more ideas happening and more sprites being made, but not any coding being done. Which, once again, as you can imagine, led to the death of that project. However, I do have one of my items did make it in the into the workshop, which I am happy about. Um, the second game I tried to mod was Darkest Dungeon. In that game, I actually didn't make any workshops for or anything. I didn't release anything. It was all personal for compatibility reasons, and I felt like I was going to be almost done and be willing to try to post it if I get permission from people. But then at that point, I added a couple more mods in that I wanted and I needed to have in because I have almost an obsessiveness with modding and mods. Like a lot of mods, I'm just like, oh, I need to have this mod in this game, and it overpowers the normal sense of, oh yeah, this game is fun in many times, which is unfortunate. Luckily, FTL, I don't find there's too many mods that you can play at the same time with, necessarily. Obviously you can, but not necessarily. Like, I'm not sure how else to say it. So yeah, we're currently working on moving this all up. 3. It's going to be 3. That's going to be 4 now. So let's see if we can shrink you down maybe 2 more. Yeah, and then by doing that, we should move that down 1, and that seems to work, I think. It's only a 3, but let's see here. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just one last little thing there. Here we are. Oh. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. That's a lot of eyes in that one sector. I suppose FTL is nice because it's not too difficult to lead a project like this on mostly your own. Yes, FTL is nice like that. I've been luckily able to take what I've learned from those 2 past games that I've tried to mod and apply it, which is nice because Binding of Isaac, I learned how to splice, and I was doing images for before, and then Darkest Dungeon is an art style that you can't really splice. You have to actually do art and have animation studio that I do not have. And so basically that entire time I was learning how to modify the JSON files and the XML files, which is all similar to what you have to do with FTL. So let's see here. We need the bottom there, so I think this will work, maybe? No, because it's going the opposite direction. Actually, that might work. That could work, except you'd have to build it bigger. But actually, that just morphing into there could work. You would just have to change how far up it goes, but it could work. Let's see here. You can do this. Yeah, and then that works. Okay. It just works. Wait a second. Does that mean I can do... Yeah, okay. So that goes up and then down. And then we can just floop, floop. And then what we're going to want to do here, I think, is instead of going with the grain, going to want to move this stuff out from here. So like this. This and this. And then with that, we should be able to scooch you over to right about there, which, let's see how that looks essentially. Obviously, colorings need to go change. Also, obviously, we need to change the angle that these things are moving. So instead of going back down, we should probably go forward more like that. Yeah, that could work. I could see that working. So let's minimize this, and first off, let's get rid of all of these colors, which aren't helpful at the moment. That one can stay. Oh. Sif just started looking outside the window, if anyone's curious on why the lighting just changed. Okay, so actually we can't just blindly get rid of them. So let us just fix how this works then. Go, there we go, something like that, and then I like that. Yeah, I'm liking it too. This is going to make this just slightly that much more different. And then maybe an eye there too. The eyes are going to make a big difference in general, but you don't want to overdo the eyes, but at the same time you don't want to undercut the eyes too. Okay, so let's see here. So fortunately and unfortunately, oh, this all goes down into that color there. So we need to find a way to really make it blend. So maybe something like that.
Your thing is there's so much to do, and I don't know where to start.
Let's do this.
I'm good at organizing that. That's about the only thing I'm really good at. Is looking at a whole huge nonsense and saying, okay,
Let's
this
hear.
is
Ooh. Okay, I just feel like though, just as a what if we do one last little oof and just one last little viewer. Just one last one. Do it like there, essentially. Heck, even actually right there. I don't like it. I think that works. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Alrighty. So now we do need to fix how thick it randomly becomes, and also I believe that's one shade darker there, so I can probably fix that with just a yeah, because it suddenly becomes extra thick pretty quickly. So what we need to do is like drop that down by 2. Drop that. Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I believe that just needs a eye there. I'm actually not sure about those 2 eyes now that I think about it. These 3 I'm okay with, and actually I feel no, yeah, let's do that. Nah. Nah. Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save this.
Okay, 1 second. Let me write that down.
Okay, so that's good.
There's one thing I've learned is that, and actually amazingly, the hearing aid
Where's the
losing my hearing hasn't really done a whole heck of a lot to slow me down because guess what? I never learned well auto anyway.
Okay, so here we are trying to.
Repeat that one more time.
Here's a thought. Nope. Let's just see what happens.
And I'm guessing all the info is up on the website.
Let me see here. Let me think here. Let me see and think. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. We need a couple more. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 more for sure. Maybe you?
Okay, you're going too fast and I cannot write that fast. I don't have my computer.
I actually feel like I've already modified you. And if that's the case, then I feel like, yeah. I almost feel like that's modified. I feel like that used to be one continuous thing. If it wasn't, then, and I'm confused, then tell me, but yeah, no, that one looks good. That one feels like Spider-Man. There's this one too. Oh, this one looks so good. But not sure which one to do next. I guess Enforcer or Guard, maybe. Yeah, I think I started on the guard and then I gave up on the guard. I was getting rid of this section actually, if I remember correctly. Something like this. Just boom. I'm not choosing for you, smile face. I don't think you click. I don't think you touch. I think you didn't touch the investigator yet. Huh. Well, I'll have to figure out what to do with that. I think the investigator might actually be one I want to use. Or it might be just like the assault for the cultist. The first cultist one. Where I didn't do anything except recolor it. Except obviously I'd do the few other little changes. Okay, so I need an eye there for sure. Trying to listen in on what they're talking about because it apparently has to do with me. I think the drop ship. Yeah, no, but no, that's the wrong angle. The bomber. No, because that's the I have that at the wrong angle again. That's not quite the right angle, but that is closer to the right angle. But wait, I made that angle by using... Which one? Which one was it? Where? By using this. That's right. It's probably faster just to do it this way than to do it the other way, I think. Boom. And let's see what happens. I'm actually hoping when I'm done with this, Enforcer is the one that was based on, but changed slightly from an early concept FTL devs made for Zoltan ships. The same applies for Zoltan Auto. That is not the one you're splicing from. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so now, before I deal with that, let's deal with this. The biggest thing is this. Okay. Contiguous boom. Alright. We're doing really well, I think. Shoot, I should work on the... I just realized I should probably work on the metadata because I have no idea how to fix that. For some reason, the metadata is not updating properly, or it's not being read properly by Slipspace. Should have probably done that when Kix was still on. Oh well. Let's go up there, just like that. That works. Now we have you. Edit, transform, skew, we're going to want to skew it slightly like that, I think. That seemed to do next to nothing. So I'll just move you back over. Alrighty, so let's see here. Let's do one here. And one here. There we go. Now we can just Blowski. Oh. That was my mistake. Okay, let's fix this guy first. Boom. Okay. And then there we are. There we are. There we are. Good, good, good. We're kicking butt here, I think. You'll need to change the shading on those two. Oh, yeah, I will. A lot of the eyes need changing on shades, too, but first things first is to get the things fixed in the first place. And then we can worry about shading. Probably something like that. And then something like that, and then, excuse me. And something like that. It's kind of how I'm going to do this. Actually, you need to go over one if I'm doing it that way. Nah, you need to do that. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. Now, Blowski. Except instead, we're going to do that black. Okay. Also, you don't need to... Oh, wow, okay. Huh. That's interesting, Exen. And thank you for saying I don't need to read it, but I mean I am reading. I'm reading it, just not this time out loud. Typically, I read it out loud for people like joining in later, but I guess not that big of a thing. Also, so that way you can be like, oh yeah, he definitely heard what I was saying, which sometimes isn't always the most obvious. Let's see here. That is the brightest, so that needs to be the brightest. That is the second brightest, so that needs to be the second brightest. That is the third brightest. So this needs to be the third brightest. Ah, oh, and it's on contiguous. Of course it's on contiguous. Ah, oh, well I have this as slightly brighter, so I guess good thing that I didn't do it that way, but then I have it that bright already, then it's going to make it hard to separate that out, so I can't do it that way, so I have to do it this color. Meaning, okay. Okay, and then last but not least, fixing this one as well. Boom. Excuse me, I said that. Okay, that's good. That one needs that. And then we need to change this one to match slightly darker, so... Oh, was I already on that one? No, okay. Some of these I slightly cheated on the coloration for just because I didn't want it to be gray instead of white for the eye. But I still think that's okay. Yeah, actually, that looks fine. I'm okay with that. The bottom corner there, though, does need something. So I think actually what we're going to do is go back to the auto one that you mentioned before. And for these, copy, paste, edit, transform, horizontal. Move down to like that. Delete that. Now, of course, we need to change that color too.
But this was my opening shot.
Okay, so that, just double checking where in the scheme of things. Okay, that's that color, so that's that color, so that means you need to be that color. And then you, on the other hand, is actually, that's fine. Nope. Because this color is actually going to be that color. That's not what I clicked. Boom. Okay, yeah. I believe that works. I do wish I could think of something else that I could do with this guy. Maybe spread this guy a bit farther. But I feel like that would be a lot of work for minimal change. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at this for now. File, save, and then that's going to be number 6, number 7. One of the two. Oh, hey, just to show this off, this is one of, so these are the Elder ships, an Elder auto ship. The Elder cult showed up in the first one, so these are a couple things that I'm doing in between, but this is a god-awful ship coloration, if I've seen one, that I'm trying to figure out how to fix eventually. Don't have to worry about that until the last part of Chapter 2, but I'm still racking my brain on A, how it became so bad, and B, how to fix it. You know what, new folder, Galacki. We're just gonna move the Galacki stuff in there. New folder, Moon Beast. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I felt about it. There are some cool elements. The idea is it's supposed to be like, it's toy maker thing, but still, it's just, I have to completely retool it. But it is supposed to be that type. In general, that might be a bit tricky to do. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. New folder, Shuma. So that's going to be 1. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Okay. And then you guys were also already got something. The bomber is one of them. And the dropship, right? Bomber, dropship. Yep. Enforcer, instigator, fighter. Enforcer, instigator, fighter, fighter. Okay. Okay, and then we have the station also. So that should be, that's 16, so that's 8. So 3 more ships, actual ships. I feel like I don't feel like this guy will work. Assault is actually one I would love to do. There's so many. Yes? Oh my gosh.
I made dinner.
Thank you.
It's not a pretty dinner. Half of it's mine. Don't
Half
eat
of it's
my half.
yours? Okay. Why don't you eat your half first and then bring it back?
Okay.
Thank you for showing
Do you want to start one?
I'll
I
start.
just thought you might be hungry, so I made food.
I am. Thank you. Mm. Mm. Oh my, this guy's got a much deeper glow than some of the other ships. Okay. But I believe in my cause. I feel like this has got to be one of them. So many eyes, it would be a travesty not to do it.
Yeah.
That's the wrong one.
Well, I told you about the gentleman test, right?
Nice. That actually worked.
Sorry.
Boom. Huh. Also actually worked. I'm surprised. There was so much glow, I was so worried that it was going to hit the wrong things.
Did you say that to him? I'd say you made the right decision.
Okay. Then we go one darker. Okay, and then one darker still. My YouTube decided to freeze. Say, what did you say you were eating? I didn't actually say anything. That was Mondu. AJ is gonna eat her share first before I have my share, mainly because I know me, and once I start, you can't stop. Okay, so this is gonna be tricky here. I'm not sure what the color that is. I do know that this is actually this color, so I'm gonna fix this first. And now we're going to go into dark. Right, so all of that works. I'm just worried about what this part is supposed to be colored. So that's going to go into there, but that's not, that shouldn't be that colored. So I'm thinking it's probably something along the lines of there. And that this section is supposed to be the lighter dark bit. And then it goes into the deeper dark. So now with the lighter dark bit good, now we can go into the deeper dark. Let's fix those couple little things first.
I brought over the table so that you can have the food set down, honey.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I love you.
Love you too. Alrighty, so let's see.
I am still here.
Let's do that. And then we'll make the darkest. Oh, did I do one too dark? Yeah, I did. Okay. Now let's do the darkest dark. Even though Zoltans don't typically have a darkest dark on that. For some reason, it gradients into the darkest color. That region in the middle should be the second darkest color. For some reason, it gradients into the darkest color. Ah! I mean, this section right here, this entire section should be the middle dark. Because if that's the case, then I could just easily fix that with, like, maybe a... keep that the darkest, but... Oh, wait. Like that? I don't know. That actually looks kind of fine. Maybe. Maybe. Something like that. Yeah. I think I like that better. Now this purple. Purple everywhere. Purple everywhere. Purple everywhere. Ugh. Seth, what do you have? What do you have in your mouth? Let me see. Let me see. Seth? Okay. Sorry about that. My dog was chewing on something and I wasn't sure what he had. But the moment I went over there, he flipped over on his belly knowing that he did something. And he already had it swallowed. Yeah, I'm watching you. Dogs be dogs. Okay, and then Is one darker. One darker. Okay. That's the right coloration. Now we need to change that long thing into circular visors. One last piece. Okay. Let's hear. I know. There's a piece that looks similar to that. Want to say it's the station. It is the station. Okay. With that being the station, I can just do this. Copy. Ah, shoot. No, okay, it is. Copy. Paste. And see if it's the same coloration. If it's not the same coloration, then I change the coloration. Something's different about it. It's the same. Ah, there it is. So let's just floop that. Floop that. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing that I need to work on. It doesn't, I'm not really proud of it at the moment, but c'est la vie. And then that. And now let's see what happens when we do that. Looking good so far. Can confidently say that this should go up all the way over. Oh. Got it. Okay. I mean, yeah. I can tell because there's nothing else in this ship that looks similar to anything. The only thing I could think of is this kind of reminds me of this, but even that, it's different shape. I saw that. I saw that. You, boom. Yes. Okay. Where were we? We're here. We were getting rid of this other gunk. This actually probably, because now that I'm looking at it, probably something like that, yeah. We just swipe these all the way down. Actually, that doesn't want that. That wants this guy. Yeah. This ship was drawn quite a long time ago. Oh! Was it? I'm not sure. How long are we talking about? Quite a long. From my understanding, a lot of the ships from Multiverse were designed well before Multiverse was conceived as Multiverse. So I am curious on how long ago is long ago. Shoot. So actually I want to do the thing I did with the other ship, but now with this one, where I extend this up a bit. Triangle segment resembles are no coincidences, though they are completely different triangles. Well, yeah. It's good to have your architecture resemble itself, if that makes sense. Because if we do something like that, that's still, yeah. So the only thing I can do is that, and then delete the inside here, around where that would be. Delete the inside there where that would be. Delete the inside there where that would be. And then from there, still continue upwards. And onwards. Copy, paste. You can probably get away with going up to like here, probably. And then from here, copy, paste. Probably get away with going up to here. Yeah, probably up to here. Yeah. Sorry for the response delay. I had to make a call. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Everybody's busy doing something else. It's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, and then we can probably get you... probably like there. Obviously, assuming we delete that. Not that far up. Just want to delete the stuff that has that in it. Okay. I'm curious why that has a... Oh. Got it. Okay. So good idea. Now we just need to execute it properly. So this guy is in layer 1. It's over a year old. Oof. That's a long ship age. Especially for a project that's much newer than a year. It's not enough to put in another circle, though. But is it enough to make a difference? No, that's abductor. That's where are you? Scooby-Doo, where are you? Zoltan Assault. Ah. Yeah, that's enough to make a difference. And then, heck, if we... I had no use for it when I made it. Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I obviously from when was Multiverse first? It was not until save as wasn't until um was it March, May? I guess I'd throw that in there. No, was it January of this year? No, November of last year? It was November of last year, wasn't it? Or was it? I'm blanking on when Multiverse started because it's been you guys been working on it for quite some time now, right? No, definitely way before April because that's when I hopped in on the forums and started this stuff. Oh, this is an easy little thing I can do here. Just take this. Just extend it out a bit. Yeah, we'll just fix it in post. Extend it out a bit. Extend it out a bit. Extend it out a bit. Okay. That's about as far as I'm willing to extend it. So that's actually quite an extra length there. The dev server was created in July at least. Ah! Huh. Well, that's fun. We're almost at a year of you guys working on the dev stuff for it then. Which is nothing to sneeze at for sure. For a project to last that long, to achieve so much in that time, nothing to sneeze at indeed. Forum post was dated in December. Ah, got it. That's why I was thinking it was like at least December. I remembered it was before Hyperspace became a thing, I think. And Hyperspace launched in December, or originally it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be. It was started before Hyperspace, I thought. Despite the fact that so many people think they're one and the same. Until someone else makes a large Hyperspace mod, unfortunately, I believe that's going to be the state of people's ideas of these mods until then. Achoo. Gesundheit. Did I sneeze? I don't remember sneezing. I don't remember. I'm so focused on fixing this trapper. That I don't know what's going on. Probably bring you down to 5 and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Now we need eyes. The eyes and ears of the Republic. I almost feel like it's something similar to those guys, except obviously rotated. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take these guys, copy, edit, transform, flip. Then what we're going to do is take each of them individually and mold them into the spot that I'd like. Not contiguous, not contiguous. Right. Now let's see here. First one I want above. Okay, let's do this again. Let's start from down here. First one I think should be above, like there. Second one should be below, like there. The third one should be below, like there. And maybe a fourth, really small one. Really small ones. Really small one would probably be in, what, Assault? Not the same angle. Not the same angle. That's the problem. Not the same angle as those guys. But it might work. It might work. It might, just maybe, work. So let's try it. Edit, transform, flip horizontally, maybe that. Oh, yep, that made it much better. And then just bring it a tiny bit closer. Yeah. Yeah, now we just need to fix all the coloration. And I believe after I fix this up, we'll see where we're at. Okay. Joy. Okay. Bada boom. Bada boom. Booski. Brewski. Booski. Patuski. Bada boom. Ah, shoot, I messed that up. Oh. Bada boom. Bada boom. Pachuski. Okay, and yeah, that actually works. File, save as, recon ship, sure. Oh shoot, file, save as. I didn't actually save it, I forgot to click OK. That would have been bad. Close that. Don't believe I changed anything here. Ah, that's why. Okay, so that should bring us up to how many? That's 20, so that's 10, so we're missing 1 because one of those 10 is the station. I mean, to be honest, this one doesn't need any assistance, really. All of these are basically spherical shapes. The only two are maybe these two here. So if I do that, then maybe I'll do just an extra one as well, because, well, like I said, this one's an easy fix, all things considered. Biggest issue is I don't have any of the events for the Shumagorathians written. I have next to nothing prepped for them. They were a last-minute addition to Chapter 2 in my planning because of how the rest of the chapters worked. In order to make it coherent, in the same amount of content per chapter. So it's very... So that's looking at that. So that's probably like... Except not. So that's probably like... Yeah, that works. Except now with that as a completely different thing, I think I could think of this maybe putting a second one in on this far end as like this end's copy of that, which could work like this maybe. No, more like that. Yeah. Just making sure the viewfinder makes it look appropriate. I mean, that looks more appropriate, but still not quite on the same correct level. I'm thinking maybe it has to do with this. So much for being an easy fix. Maybe something like that will make it... Yeah, that makes it better. Okay. Export or save as. Alrighty. Just because that one was easy. This one's already done for me, practically. I don't know. I don't know what else to do with this one. Yeah, no. That one's also already good, basically. I mean, I might as well, unless I could. No, because then I have to make that bigger, and I don't want to deal with making that bigger. But those are all circles already, so that one's also pretty good. All that would be left is the escort, which, remarkably, I think we are at a good size when it comes to these anyways. More than the Glacians ever had, so this will be good for just hold off for pieces in general. So just as a, before we head out, because this is getting close to time, I guess I will show off a little nifty thing if I can find it. I guess future chapters. No. Well, doesn't matter. No. No, because these are that. Well, yep, I guess that's going to be it for now. I could just show off this cool thing, which is a preview for the thing after Chapter 2 is done. This is just my current work in progress for my secret project, which isn't so secret, but it's the thing after Eldritch Chapter 2 that I would be working on for FTL. So yeah, I'll leave it off on that. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you, Exen, for staying in that entire time. Thanks to Puffy McBill for coming in. Thanks for Banebrain for coming in. Thanks for Snake for coming in. Everyone for coming in. And just chatting away and watching. And our couple lurkers that were in here that didn't chat at all. And Dallas Willis for stopping and saying hello. So thank you guys for coming in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to stay determined. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, because we're going to be playing video games tomorrow instead. Yes, it is a tree, a Christmas tree with an engine. But yeah, so